Good afternoon, evening, everybody, or good morning if you're in Australia. Good day, mate. Building boats is quite difficult, especially when you want to add lots of what-if capability to them. Now, here is the Special Forces support boat. Here is the Coastal Patrol boat with its MD-500 anti-submarine helicopter, and the alternative, which is a UAV or UCAS AH6. There's a painting by my deceased great uncle, which is rather lovely. And here's some Special Forces in their UDT frog people suits, breathing apparatus, etc. They're from AliExpress. And here's a rib boat. Now, this is a trilogy of boats. They're not ships, they're boats. And what the dilemma is then how to do the next one up, which will be a sort of Corvette. And I think I have found a solution. And the solution is a 1 in 35 PT 109 Italeri hull. Again, a very good price for this. And this will provide the hull for the Corvette. It is literally the next size up. If anyone wants the rest of the kit, let me know. But that's basically all I need. Obviously these... Oh, I need the propeller bits as well. So you can't have the rest of the kit. But you can have the weapons. Basically, hulls for 1 in 72 ships get ridiculous. They also get ridiculously big. So Fleet Scale do a range of frigate hulls, but the smallest frigate is 1.50 m, which would very much upset the domestic ballast. So anyway, this was a very good deal on eBay. And this will be the hull for the Corvette. Now, the issue I'm having in naval design is quite difficult. Is, believe it or not, despite the size of this is 70 centimetres long by 18 centimetres wide. I'm not sure what that is in imperial. I've never learnt imperial. That was always metric when I went to school. And I want to put the Bofors 57mm weapon on it. So logically that will be at the front. I want to put some Exocets on it. These are from Fleet Scale models. And I have kind of the dilemma of, do I put the Exocets like this? So one fires that way, one fires that way, and then 2 more on top. And then I want to put this big crane, which came from AliExpress, which is a real bargain. It works as well, but it's a massive crane because I want this Corvette to be able to lift things. And following the same structural design as the smaller boats, just everything's getting larger. So I want this to be able to lift a larger work boat or a bigger container onto the work bay. So instead of having a team of 4 Special Forces in the Special Forces role, you can have a landing craft, and 20 people on there. So the next thing is, well, do I continue with helicopters, and if so, which one? Now, this is a Seahawk, and the Seahawk is actually quite a big helicopter, but it's very capable. And when you start looking at this, because you need to have clearance for the rotor blades, and the rotor blades are quite large, there's a lot of overhang. You then have to set the helicopter further back, which obviously puts it into the water. So the options then are, do I extend the chassis using plasticard on the back of the hull, which is certainly feasible to maybe 7 centimetres to there, because obviously you don't want it too far away from the propellers because that would just look wrong. And then that will allow me to have a Seahawk style helicopter on the back, which is probably the most capable. Or do I go to an AS565 Panther and have that on there? Now, the downside of what I'm planning to do is you're going to get what is essentially a very... Sorry about that, I had to cut the video. The downside of that is you're going to get what is essentially a very short, for want of a better word, fat ship. Which isn't so good because it means everything has to be condensed. Now, I think if I extend the hull by about 7 centimetres, do my normal trick of expanding the deck here to create the helicopter slash work area, I can have the 57 Bofors at the front, because this is actually quite a wide hull. I can have the Exocets here, a stack of Exocets, and then I can start the superstructure here, put the vertical launch nominator missiles on the side here, and then have my bridge here and exhaust stack in my usual model and my remote weapon system in my usual model over here. So I reckon I can just about do it, or I do the Panther as an alternative. Let me know what you think. I'm not a naval designer. And yes, let's have a look at the hull. So this will be the last boat that I ever build, until I retire probably. And as you can see, it's quite nice because it fits the scale of what I'm trying to achieve very nicely. So yeah, progress to come. And I need to build that C-17, and I need to build this helicopter which is on the workbench, and I need to sort this part out. Take care, bye.